Hey there, it's Derek here from Pacific Coast Auto in Japan, and we're looking here at a 2008 Toyota Vellfire. The Vellfire is the sister model to the Toyota Alphard. This is Toyota's large size minivan that's available here in Japan. This one was bought from auction here in Japan. We're going to be exporting it over to Southampton, and this is going to be a post-purchase inspection video. We're going to check out the condition of the car and compare it to the auction inspection sheet. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this one. We knew that the body was a little bit weak in some areas according to the auction inspection sheet. But overall, I think that we can be pretty happy with it. Has 118,000 kilometers on it. Exterior condition, I'd say, is about an 8 out of 10. Interior, about the same. Okay, and this is the first time that I've shot a Vellfire, and the most surprising thing for me, check this out. The front seat has like a leg rest on it. Now, I've seen these in rear seats of Alphards and Velfires. I've never seen one in the front seat. Very cool. And so you don't get that for the driver's seat. Unfortunately, you can't, relax your legs while you're driving, but it is cool. Okay, so first off, the engine here. It is the ubiquitous 3.5 liter 2GR engine. I think it's a 2GR. That is in so many different Toyotas, puts out 280 horsepower, and would be more than enough for this big boy minivan. The Vellfire started in the second generation of the Alphard as a sportier alternative, and it has more aggressive styling, made from 2008 to 2014, and seemed to be maybe as popular, if not a little bit more popular than the Alphard here. I'll quickly go and translate this. The seller wrote a lot of notes here, and so there aren't that many damage notes, but there are a lot of notes from the seller, and so bear with me for a sec here. It's a 2008 Vellfire 3.5V, auction grade 3500cc engine, auction grade 4 with an interior B. Sunroof, it's like a dual sunroof. Alloy wheels, power steering, power windows, TV, Navi, and airbag. Original pearl paint, 118,326 kilometers. That's authentic mileage, and it still had current registration on it at the time of purchase. It's an 8-seater, which I don't think is correct. Do you have 3 seats in the back? Usually these are 7-seaters, I thought. Let me see. Yeah. That's not being honest. Huh. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7-seater. Let me just double check that. There is no middle one, is there? There is. Oh, weird. Yeah, there's 2 buckles there. So you can actually sit in the center of that. That's not going to be comfortable, but I guess if you need the 8 seats, you need the 8 seats. We'll come back to the interior in a sec. There are quite a few creature comforts, I guess you can call them. Anyways, the sales points here. So, twin moon roof. First time that it's been at auction. Rear camera. Dual power sliding doors, HDD Navi. Actually, it says rear camera. It actually has a ton of cameras. It has the rear one and a front one and one underneath this mirror. Maybe they talk about those, maybe they don't. What is this? Flip down monitor. Official Toyota one for the DVD player. 18 speaker sound. There's like 6 speakers just in the headliner. It's crazy. Premium sound system, 18 speakers. What is this? Oh geez, I can't read that. Purikula Liudi system. Purikula Lu. Sorry, not getting it. If you're the owner of this, check out your translation done by somebody smarter than me. Okay, radar cruise control LKA, whatever that means. Driver and passenger power seats. Driver has memory function for 3 functions on there. Passenger seat has ottoman. I guess that's what they call that system, the footrest. Smart key, corner sensors, built-in toll collection box for Japanese highways, TV kit, drive recorder. The drive recorder is a Kenwood aftermarket unit, you can see there. Okay, AC 100 volt consent. So there are 3 places in, well, 1 for the driver, 2 for the center passengers, and there might be 1 in the rear too for 100 volt regular wall outlet, so you can plug in your things like your Nintendo Switch or whatever you want. Discharge headlights, AFS, whatever that is, probably some sort of traction or stability control. Wood combination steering wheel, front lip spoiler, 12 sheets of history from repairing the car at the Toyota dealer, which means the person didn't cheap out on getting the maintenance done. Spare key comes with the warranty papers that are going to be sent to the owner, and then the report here says interior is slightly dirty and wear, and various scratches and dents. And then the body here, like I said, a lot of little marks. Front bumper is cracked, the Y2. A3 has pretty big scratches. There is a crack on the windshield of this one. It also has a U2 back here and an AU2 over here. So those things do stand out a little bit. Right here is your crack in the windshield. I don't know, can you see that? Focus on the hand. There you go. So it's, I guess, like 3 millimeters. And then sometimes there are a few other minor chips, like for example, here's one. There will be a few more other ones that I'm not noticing. Okay, so that's basically everything on the sheet. Let's do the once around here so you can see it from all different angles. And these are really cool looking vehicles. I'm not sure, I know that they don't have these in North America where I come from. They kind of are more of a Japanese market type or size of a vehicle. Very boxy, good turning circle, easy to maneuver around, good use of space inside, but maybe a bit smaller than the traditional like Toyota minivans, like the Sienna that we have is huge in Canada. These ones have a smaller footprint, but equal amount of space inside, if not even a little bit more. Something I find about like even like Americanized Toyotas like the FJ Cruiser or the Tundra is there's not economical use of space inside the vehicle, and so it kind of feels more like an American vehicle. Cushier seats and thicker like door cards, bigger dashboard, I don't know, and then cheaper materials. It's kind of weird that Toyota makes these that seem very premium, and then something like the Tundra that seems kind of cheap when you see it. But then they don't sell the Tundra here. Anyway, let's have a look at some of the details now of the damage. This headlight is a little teeny bit cloudy on the top. The other one, I didn't seem like that was the case. You probably won't be able to see it that well here. Front grille is looking good with no sign of fading. There's a little bit of a rock chip here. Front bumper lip is cracked right here, as was mentioned on the auction sheet. And then the A3 is large scratches. There are scratches here. And I got pictures of all of these scratches here. And all the damage, I believe, is on the front lip. And so, if you did want to get it repaired, it's just the front lip that needs to be painted, not the full bumper, making it a little bit easier or cheaper. Okay, going down. Oh, look at this fender mirror. Kind of an odd placement, but this mirror is made for seeing how close something is against this side or against the front. Has a dual mirror in it. Kind of neat. So going down here, everything looks great. Now apparently there are some scratches on here. There are a few mild ones. I didn't think that there was anything that was really worth. That one will definitely be polishable out. It's a substance on there. But there are bigger scratches down here. Right there. Okay. And then the AU2 is right here with a little one here. Now, or this one is a U2 on this side, AU2 on the other side. So there is a bit of a dent there. It blends in with the body lines fairly well. You don't really notice it that well. The one on the other side seems to be a little bit bigger and has some touch-up paint on it. Got a tiny bit of a scuff there. The edge of this has a number of little areas where it's been nicked. And it is dirty now, so some of this is not actual damage. But there's one there that's been touched up with touch-up paint. It's dirty underneath the badge, where you can't easily clean. And that one is okay. Here's where the other one is. And then when I took the pictures and videos of this one, the light was hitting it in a way that made it really stand out. Here is more representative of what you normally see it at, because the sun was like right there shining on it. And then you can see here some touch-up paint along that side. Okay, so going down here we have Some touch-up paint with some scuffs there. And the rest of it is in tip-top shape. So not much else to say there. The roof, here you can see the two sunroofs. It's a pop-up there and a full retracting one there. And it's probably about 200 centimeters tall. Okay, huge doors here for getting in. Makes getting into the vehicle really easy. You can open it a bit wider than that if you want, but I didn't want to smash it against a fence. Has a cool system for the side camera and rear camera where it will show you where they think, like there'll be a line on the camera where they think there's something that you shouldn't hit is. I didn't play around with it that much, but it looks interesting. Controls here for your power seats for 3 different memory functions, and a fairly good looking door card, I would say. Pretty simple, and has some dirtiness here that needs to be cleaned out. Auxiliary cup holder over here, and a place for your newspaper. Okay, interior has some cigarette burns, was not mentioned on the auction inspection sheet. There's one here. This one unfortunately stands out quite a bit. A melt there. The seat has 2. Neither of them on the seat really stand out that much because they're not that big, but they are there. Interior doesn't smell at all like cigarettes. Steering wheel's combination leather and wood, feels nice, nothing's broken on it. Needs a good cleaning and lots of wear on especially this driver's side floor mat right where your heel touches. Okay, also dirty here for the passenger. Needs a proper clean out. When you buy the vehicles from auction, this is before anyone's ever gone and cleaned them out, so they're exactly how they were left from the previous owner. Hence why you're getting the discount on the cars. Okay, it has a push start. You just have to have the key in your pocket, which is kind of cool. You can double push it to turn it into accessory, or you can hold it down. In order to start it, you just hold it down for 1 second and it will start. Folding mirrors work, and then these are just controls. It's not really that interesting. Pretty good looking gauge set. Not as nice as the Honda Elysian, which I drive and is very nice. But overall, this is a better van than the Elysian is. A little bit of marks here. And mine doesn't have 18 speakers. Look at that. There's a speaker there. Speaker there. Oddly, there's only one in the door. Sounded like there's some more speakers somewhere in here, because I was listening to it earlier. Wow, knees airbag. And then 4 speakers there in the headliner. 2 in the headliner back there. Nope, not going to get a focus. Anyway, there are 2 in the headliner back there, and then 2 in each one of those doors, and then that doesn't add up to 18, so there's going to be some more somewhere. And look at this. Oh, I got to show you that, but... Okay, I'm going to come back to this. I just noticed something that's really cool. Oh, is this? You have a light inside there that lights up your interior when the door is open for like ambience. That is cool. It's on both sides. I'd love to see what that looks like actually at nighttime. And yeah, both doors work and the power sunroof has been checked. Power seat works. That's good. Okay, coming back in here. Lots of Japanese on this system here, but it is a double DIN system so that you can swap it for your own if you really wanted to. But you would need somebody to, set it so that your cameras are all plugged in and everything. I'm not sure how easy that would be. Okay, climate control AC is functional. It has some function here that I couldn't understand. I wonder what that does. I pressed it. The auto light came off, wherever that is. Over here. But the AC still worked. It was weird. Dual front. Okay, that's nice. It has this, and it has this, including my keys. Okay, you cannot walk through. You can climb over this if you want, but there's no pass-through. And I'm not entirely sure what this thing does. I'm going to show you, because I got confused. Have a look. underneath this top piece, there's another shelf under there, but I couldn't find any levers on it anywhere to open it up. But it looks like this top piece should slide backwards somehow. There are cup holders in there, that's convenient, but it is a big box for otherwise not much use until you figure out how to open it up, which I didn't. Okay, drivers on the inside have an extra arm rest. There is a monitor up there. SRS airbag in the seat, I guess. Okay. Into the back. So these seats can slide forward and back, as can the ones in the full back there. And these have centered pillow with cup holders in it. Armrest on this side, if desired. ISOFIX is in the car. That's your child seat attachment device. The back section here, again, look, looks like this top piece can move somehow, but I couldn't figure it out. Power outlets here, as well as an old school style input before HDMI. So you can plug in some things, but modern things you wouldn't be able to. I'm guessing they would have changed that within a few years of this car being available. HDMI's been pretty well used for a long time now. Cup holders there. Get into the back is not that difficult. Oh, look at that, the headrest. It's off to one side. Kind of weird, but I guess if you want to split it right down the middle. These fold up to the side, so that folds down and then the whole thing folds across. And usually with these types of cars, you can put the seat into a sleepable platform. So let's try doing that now. Roll that all the way up, and this one all the way down. It's not bad. It is a little bit coming up there. It's still not bad. And then if you take this headrest off, you can usually put the two seats together and do the same with that one there. That doesn't come up all the way by itself. And push it back. Pretty easy to get into the back. You just go in. And of course, leg room's going to be pretty big in here. The seats in the back are fairly short or low to the ground, giving you plenty of room underneath here, making it a little bit less comfortable for adults. Fine for kids, but certainly usable for adults. As you can see, you get tons of room here for your feet. Double cup holder here. No secret stash boxes. Okay. And speakers right above your head. Also AC vents here and up there. And then take a look at this. I don't know what exactly it is, but it looks like it might be some sort of back rack attachment device for an option that is not in this one. So, aftermarket curtains somebody has put into here. Some people love those. Japanese people seem to love them. I'm not sure why. They are not my favorite. I don't like blocking out some of the view from where the windows are, so I would personally remove these. And more airbags back here. Wow. Safety van. Alright, I'll fix that seat in a second. We are basically done this video. This one is a 4-wheel drive or 2-wheel drive? I think it's a 2-wheel drive one. I'll go just take a quick peek just to make sure. Seller didn't say, so it's usually going to be, yeah, this is a front-wheel drive one. And the underside looks fantastic. Makes me want to get one of these. When it came in, I showed my wife because she was actually helping me drop off cars because this came in after hours. And I was like, do you want one of these for our next van? And it would be, like, we drive a 2004 right now, so this would be one model generation newer than ours. Okay, there it is. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you don't, then thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day.